Hello again, everyone. It's Steve Dives, missionary of the Sacred Heart, on what we call Mission Alive, and we're here at the MSC Missions Office at Kensington in Sydney, where I'm the community leader, having returned from my many years in the Pacific. I'd like to relate today a little story about I was 5 years in the southern highlands of Papua New Guinea, Mendi Diocese, at a place called Erave. It was a lovely, beautiful place with a river running beside it, up in the southern highlands. It was 4 hours drive on a dirt road from Mount Hagen, the nearest town. And I ran there for 5 years, the spiritual year for the diocesan seminarians, a kind of year of spiritual formation before they hit the study and the books at the major seminary in Bamana in Port Moresby. So they came there from all over Papua New Guinea. We had between usually about 30 and 40 each year, and I used to have to go in about once a week to Mount Hagen to pick up supplies and rice and fish and the things we used to eat. And we got a new, from the Bishops' Conference, a brand new four-wheel drive double cab. And the sisters that were there at the time, the missionary sisters, SMSM, and a couple of them were Australian and one was German, who was a wonderful nurse. But one of them would often come in and do their shopping at the same time. So we had one Australian who was in charge of the catechist school, Sister Noreen, and we were driving in to Mount Hagen and this 4-hour drive on the dirt road in the new vehicle. And she said, oh, can I have a drive? I'd like to try a drive. And I said, oh, no. Anyway, we were great friends, and in the end I gave in. I said, all right, well, you drive from here to Yellowville and then I'll take over again. So we're driving along, and there's a group of young guys sitting on the side of the road, and she was driving along and I had the window open and they yelled out something, and she said to me, oh, what did they say? What were they yelling at us? And I said, oh, they were saying, isn't that fellow lucky having his mother to drive him around? And she started punching me and running off the road. So I said, watch where you're going. So we had a great relationship and great friendship with the sisters and the Capuchin priests who were running the parish. And so those guys had a year there of spiritual training. And then they would go, and many of them now are diocesan priests, several of them are bishops. So again, it was the MSCs involved in the mission of training diocesan priests and helping them. And our founder, Jules Chevalier, who himself was a diocesan priest, said anything we can do to help the welfare or the training or the good of the diocesan priests is a good thing for us to do. So again, it's a great mission that we're involved in up there. Unfortunately, it's closed now, but in its time it went for many years and did much good work. And many of those young men that went through there are now bishops and leaders in the local church, among the diocesan clergy. And so keep them in your prayers too, all the missionary priests and those who struggle with sometimes loneliness, sometimes isolation, and sometimes just the difficulties of being a priest and a religious these days. So we appreciate your prayers and we pray for you too. So God bless you all. Keep up the mission, keep supporting the missions office and the great work that they do here with Father Roger and his team, supporting missionaries all over the world. So God bless you, and have a lovely day, and I wish blessings on you and your families as well. Thank you.